So in this live, I'm going to talk about, I'm going to be answering these important questions. I get a lot of time from people who want to come to Japan, but they have a fear of whether they will be able to save or not. Yeah, so I titled it, Can I be able to save as an ALT in Japan? To start with, the answer is yes, you can. Yes, you can. And also, no, you can't. And I'm going to talk about the yes and the no in this live. So if you are new here, you are welcome to Adventures of Japan. On this channel, what I do here is to give tips and insights about how you can apply for jobs and come to Japan as an assistant language teacher. ALT. ALT stands for Assistant Language Teacher. And because in Japanese education system, companies recruit teachers from outside who are considered native or their English is native level, and they assist the Japanese teachers of English to deliver English lessons to Japanese students. And so there's a timeline for the application, and the timeline is from May ending, or basically May till December. But my strong opinion and advice is that you apply from May ending till October ending. If you do that, it means you are going to get the chance to be recruited. So without much ado, let's continue with the topic. Yes, you can save as an ALT, and we will talk about the salary range. Being an ALT, it depends on your contract, because each company, even though the salaries might look same, but there are slight differences. Borderlink, for example, I work personally with Borderlink, and I have friends who worked with or who are still working with Interact, Heart Corporation, and the likes. And so for Borderlink, my salary was around 229, including transportation. Because for Borderlink, they add your transportation together, the commuting fee, yes, they add it together to give you. But there are some people who might earn more than that or less than that. And it also depends on where you are placed. I mean, the city where you are placed. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, so with my salary, that time my rent was around 30,000. Yeah, around 31,000. So taking out my salary out of 200,000, it's left with around 100 and something. Bills, electricity, water was around, should I say 5,000, there about 5,000 to 10,000, both electricity and water. So if I add it together, it will be around 40,000, 45,000, thereabout. You understand? So if you take that out of your salary, are you earning something? Fine. Let's talk about food. It depends on your choice. You understand? This is why I said yes, you can save, and no, you can't save. When people ask me this question, the honest truth I tell them, the honest answer I give, it's everything is about life choices. Yes, everything is about life choices. People are here in Japan and they are making it. And I know people are here who are still complaining. It's all about life choices. So yeah, for me, my food, I don't like eating outside personally. I am not that kind of person who likes going out like that. Once a while, it's okay. But growing up, I used to, yeah, let's go out, let's do this. But right now, I don't know. I'm not fond of going out as such. So yeah, I like to cook. Yes, I cook my own food. Yes. So because when I came first, I was alone. Yeah. So food, should I say 10,000? Okay. If 10,000, meaning I am hitting around 50,000, right? Yes. Around 50,000 out of my salary. Would I be able to save? All right. Maybe clothing. But you should be aware that in Japan, we don't really care. I mean, the citizens, the natives, they don't really care. Once the thing is formal, they don't care about brand. Well, maybe they care, I don't know. But they don't care. Actually, they don't care. Whatever you wear to work, once it is not sexy, it is not promoting nudity, they don't care. So, about clothing, it's all about your life choices. Okay? So, always the life choices matter a lot in everything you do here in Japan. For you to be able to save, it all depends on you. For you to be able not to save, it all depends on you. Is that okay? So, when people ask me, oh, I heard that our currency, I mean, their home country, I checked, and our home country's currency is stronger than Japanese yen. So, will I be able to save? When somebody asks me this kind of question, first I look at my phone and I imagine how the person would have been saying it, speaking. You know, it's through text. Sometimes you can read a text and you imagine how the person would have been saying it. That is exactly what I do. I feel like, really, does it really matter whether your currency is stronger than Japanese yen? Well, it's all about life choices. My personal view is, if your currency is stronger and you are not earning much, but this currency is not strong according to you, but you are earning something that could sustain you, which is better? So the choice is always yours. I am only here giving you the tips, the truth, no matter how blunt they are. I will tell you so that you make your informed decision. Is that okay? And what you need to do for me to help me is to subscribe to this channel and keep promoting me. Okay? Share this channel with others so that they can get the authentic, real, undiluted information about coming to Japan. All right? Yeah, so this is Adventures of Japan. We talk about ALT life in Japan and how to come to Japan. Hello. Hello. How are you? Hamada. Hello. Yes, hi. Where are you watching from? You are welcome to my live. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. You are fine, right? Where are you watching from? Are you in Japan? Yeah, so Pakistan. Oh, wow. Pakistan, nice. How is Pakistan today? It is 5:30 exactly, 5:30 p.m. here in Japan. Yeah, hello, Joseph. How are you? What time is it in Pakistan? Joseph, where are you watching from? Are you also in Pakistan? Good afternoon, good evening from Japan. Hello, Beatrice. Oh, wow. Omo Niger. Omo Niger. Yes. Okay, Nigeria. Yeah, Nigeria. I have two Omo Nigers here. You know, our Jolof rice fight is always everywhere. Even here, we do it here. Whenever we meet our colleagues, you know, Nigeria, Ghana, we do it anytime, anywhere. This one says, yes, my Jollof is better. This one says, no, ours is better. But it's all for fun, you know. Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, 2:30 p.m. Okay, 2:30. It means we are 3 hours ahead of Pakistan. Okay, that's nice. That's good to know. Good to know. All right. Okay. Yeah, so I was talking about the fact that people say, can I save in Japan? And I gave the answer that yes, you can, and no, you can't. All depends on your lifestyle. Okay? For example, when you live in the big cities, Tokyo, Osaka, and other places, things are most expensive in those cities, including accommodation. Yeah. I just said when I came, I was getting I was paying accommodation like 30,000, 31,000, because I lived in a suburb. Even though I was living in the capital of a prefecture, I was living in the outskirts. Yes. And I didn't regret it because it helped me in saving. Okay, so that is what you should think about. And if you are in a city too, you have more opportunities to get part-time jobs, to do other things. Okay, you can do part-time jobs as an ALT. All you need to do is to ask permission from your recruiter or your employer, and they will never deny you. Okay, in Japan, once you have a legal work and you want to do a part-time, if it is in line with your visa, they will never deny you. All you need to do is to apply. Okay, you need to apply, and you will be given the permission to look for a part-time job. You need to get the permission first before you look for the job, or vice versa. If you get a job, the new company will also ask you, is your parent company, is your original company aware? Because they will need a document to be given to you to go to the immigration, especially if you are on an instructor visa. You know, as an ALT, you will be on an instructor visa. Instructor visa. For that visa, if you want to do other teachings, like working with the Saturday, Sunday schools, you will need to get a permission from the immigration. And so you need to inform your company, and you get that letter of permission, and you add to the new company's document, and you send to the immigration, and they will put a stamp behind your residence card, which shows that you are qualified to do part-time job. Ours is better, bro. Yeah, really? You see, you want to start a fight again here? No, 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 no. Yours is not better. Ours is better. Ours is better. Okay, 10 a.m. 10 years old. You are 10 years old. And what are you doing here? Really? What kind of job can you do part-time as ALT? Teaching is also teaching. You can get all that teaching jobs. Yeah. Yes, I won't mind him. I won't mind him. You can do other teaching jobs. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can do weekend jobs, like uh, there are schools that are called Juku. They call them Juku. There are various companies that have those schools that they go Saturdays, Sundays, even though they go weekdays, but they go in the afternoon. Okay, sometimes they start from 1:30 to 9 p.m. and those kind of things. But because you are an ALT, you start work from morning, let's say 7 to 4 or 5, you may not be able to get the daytime job. So maybe weekends, you can get the weekends, or even sometimes you can get the evening classes. Yeah, the instructor visa is only for teaching. Yeah, so you can't do any other job apart from teaching. Yeah, that's the instructor visa. Okay. Yeah, do you have any other question, please? Yeah, it's 13 minutes now. I don't know if YouTube is going to allow me to keep going, or they are going to cut me again. So I have made the point that you can save in Japan depending on your salary and your spending ability. So don't be afraid that people say the yen is not strong, so you cannot do anything. Please, if you are interested in taking your career forward, get ready and apply in May, because the application season is going to open very soon. We are in February now. It's going to open very soon. So get ready with your documents. Check on the videos on my channel and get prepared. And also, in order to save you from scrolling the internet, I have put all information about this ALT journey. And I titled it the ALT journey. Okay, the ALT journey, a complete guide to becoming an assistant language teacher in Japan. I put them together in a form of ebook, okay, for just $17. So I'm going to leave the link behind or in the description of this video. So it will save you from scrolling the internet to see which video works for me or not. I put everything together, including sample CVs that Japanese companies are aware of or are familiar with. Sample CVs and cover letters that could help you land a job. So just check the description of this video after this live and get a copy. It's going to help you. Okay, my videos are always free. Yeah, always my videos are free, but you need to search which one did I say this inside this one. Yeah, but I put everything together to make it simple for you. All right. Yeah, that's having a TEFL give one emoji. Yes, yes, exactly. If you have a TEFL, it adds an advantage. Wow, what's that? If you have a TEFL, it gives you an advantage. So let's flip the coin. Put yourself in the recruiter's position. You are recruiting. Even though the TEFL is not a must, but if people have it, you want or you like it. So you say, okay, even though it's not a must, if you have it, let me know. If 10 people apply and 2 people have TEFL, 8 people don't have TEFL, would you check the 8 people first or you check the 2 people who have the TEFL first? Definitely, you are going to look for those people who have the TEFL first. Check their document first. Probably they might not be fit for the job, but so far as they have the TEFL, you will look at their document first. So that is what TEFL does. Okay, so they will look at those documents first before even thinking about having an interview with the person. Do you get the point? So if you have a TEFL, it adds an advantage. Yes, that ebook has interview lines, interview dates, not date, interview guides, and what videos you should watch. Everything is linked in the ebook. Yes, so you don't have a problem. The ebook is a complete guide. That is why I mentioned that it's a complete guide. That is even the title. Okay, so don't worry, you get everything in that link. So you get it right after in the description of this video. And because when I end the live, the YouTube algorithm or whatever system is going to put it private. Okay, so after it brings it, it finished processing it. They say they are going to process it within 24 hours, but it doesn't take 24 hours though. So by tomorrow morning here in Japan, it will be evening in China. Sorry, not China. Why am I saying China? In Nigeria, I'm going to put it like public. I'm going to make it public. Then you can check the description and you get a copy. Okay. All right. So I'm here to encourage you. Please don't be discouraged that you cannot save in Japan. No. Think about your life choices. You can make life here in Japan because Japan is peaceful, you know. Where when I get to Japan, I would like to meet you and no problem. We will be glad to meet you, you know. Even last year, some ALTs that came, I met them at the airport. I even made video about that and I posted on my channel. Yes, I went to the airport and met them. We had videos here. So I am not here to give you false hope or whatever. Whatever I'm telling you is the fact. So I met the guy on, I didn't know him, but because I was guiding him when he was coming, I decided to go and meet him, and other friends were also there. You understand? So that is why I am here for you. Hello, I'm Japanese. Nihonjin desu ka? How do they assess one's English proficiency before offering an appointment? Well, okay, let me go over the qualification. The qualification one, you should have a bachelor's degree, then you are qualified. That's qualification number one, the biggest one. Number two, if you experience education where English was used as a medium of instruction for 12 years, that is, if you attended elementary school, that is primary, junior high, senior high, where English was used, you know, elementary school, which is primary, is 6 years, right? Junior high school is 3 years, meaning 9. Senior high is 3 years, meaning 12. So if you attend school from primary to senior high school and English was used as a medium of instruction, then you are qualified. Yes, that one and bachelor, you are qualified. Then the other qualifications are the TEFL and other things, you know, that will make you have or promote you or put you on top of other applicants. Have I answered your question, please? Yeah, Brad Joseph. Okay. So that is it. So let me use the opportunity to even explain this TEFL and sometimes TOEFL and other certificate confusions that people normally have. We have four different certificates which are used for two different things because the four certificates are grouped into two. So we have TEFL, 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 and TESOL, TESOL. TEFL and TESOL, they are put together. They are used for job applications, especially teaching job applications. Again, English teaching job applications. TEFL and TESOL. TEFL stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language. TEFL, Teaching English as a Foreign Language. TEFL. TESOL stands for Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. One more time. Teaching English to speakers of other languages. TESOL. TESOL. Now, these documents, these certificates are used to apply for English teaching jobs. Understandable, but how do they assess your speaking level, or does it not matter once you have the academic qualification? It matters a lot, my brother. It matters a lot. And this is why Borderlink has introduced the requirement of you submitting an introductory video. Okay? First, when you apply, I'm talking about Borderlink because they are the company that brought me. Other companies do bring people, but because I passed through the Borderlink system, I know much about their system. And that is why I keep talking about them so that you can use it as an example in applying for other companies. Okay? So, yeah, so that introductory video that they introduce, I keep hammering it that you should understand that when you fill the form, when you apply online, it depends on where you are applying from, whether Gaijin Port or whether on the Borderlinks site. When you apply from the Borderlinks site, it's just on few clicks, your name, have you experienced 12 years of English, blah, 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 then you click submit. You receive an email that is automated telling you that they have accepted they have received your application and that they will contact you if you have passed the preliminary or whatever. So when they want to work with you or they want to interview you, they will now send you another email. A human being will send you another email. The first one is just automated. So when the human being send you an email, they are going to add a form. During my time, it was 2021, the form was PDF and a Word version. So if you choose the PDF, you print and write, fill with your hand. If you choose the Word version, you can fill on your computer. Somebody like me, I prefer the computer, yes, so I chose that one. But this time, they send Google documents. I don't know whether they are going to change again or not. So in that form, you are going to, it's a complete interview on its own. And then they are going to ask you to add or to submit an introductory video, not more than 60 seconds. In the ebook, I made sample introductory video and everything, every guide is in the ebook. Okay? Yeah, so it is important. So I tell people that that is the first point that they are going to look at you just like you are watching me now. And they are going to listen to your voice just as you are listening to me now. Okay? And I also made mention that, remember, they are not going to, or you are not teaching them. So they are assessing the way you speak. They can understand, maybe they can understand your English, but they go beyond that to think that, okay, the way this person is speaking, is it possible that when he or she is speaking, students can understand him or her? So when you are making your introductory video, please put all these informations behind your mind or at the back of your mind, that even though the recruiters are going to assess your video, but they are assessing also whether when you speak, the Japanese students would understand you. Okay, so I made all this analysis, and you get everything in the ebook. Even though the videos are on my channel, but you need to search. Okay, but the ebook, when you get there, you know the link. You just click on the link and you watch the video. Have I answered you? Yeah, you are asking interesting questions. That's good. I wish you all the best. with your questions. I know you are determined, so don't give up. That's why I'm here. I am Mr. Don't Give Up. Don't give up. Okay. All right. Yeah. So where was I before your question? I was saying something. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So welcome to Adventures of Japan. If you are preparing for an ALT journey, this is your channel. Okay, because here we give every information as raw as it's supposed to be, as honest as it's supposed to be. Okay, so the application portal will be opening in May, and get ready, get your documents ready. If you are applying from Gaijin Port, then you need to get your resume very intact. And the way the Japanese resume structure is, I've made everything possible and simple in the ebook. Go check it out, because I know a recruiter who told me once that if he sees a resume, a resume is CV. When he sees a resume that does not have a picture, he doesn't even check it out. Okay, because that's how Japanese resumes are. You need to have a picture on it. Yeah. Ah, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the reminder. Yes, the TEFL. So I mentioned that TEFL and TOEFL are for job applications, particularly English teaching job applications. And I said TEFL stands for Teaching English as a Foreign Language, and TESOL stands for Teaching English to Speakers of Other Languages. Good. Now let's talk about the other side. We have TOEFL, 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 okay? And IELTS, IELTS. These two certificates are also separate certificates, but they are also used for the same purpose. They are used for school applications. If you are applying for schools outside your country and your country is not considered an English speaking country, you need this certificate. You need one of them. Just as you need one of TEFL or TESOL for job application, you need one of TOEFL or IELTS for school application. And what does TOEFL stands for? TOEFL stands for Test of English as a Foreign Language. TOEFL. T-E F T-E TOEFL. 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 Teaching of English. Oh, sorry, test. Test of English as a foreign language. Test of English as a foreign language. TOEFL. And IELTS stands for International English Language Testing System. Okay? IELTS, International English Language Testing System. Yeah, so these two certificates are used for educational purposes. Educational purposes, attending school. And TESOL and TEFL are used for job applications. I hope this clarifies the confusion many people used to have. Because sometimes people ask me, I need TOEFL. I was like, what do you need it for? Some people say I want TEFL because I used to assist people in writing TEFL. Yeah, I used to. Okay, so they say I need TEFL. I said, okay, what do you need it for? Oh, I'm applying for this school, and they say I need you. I said, no, no, no. This certificate you are talking about is different from the one I can assist you with. So please, that one is TOEFL. I have no idea how to help you to do that. Okay, I heard they now require progress. Okay, yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Yeah, they require progress. My time, we weren't doing anything like that. So I actually have limited idea of the progress. Even though when I get that people write progress, I went online and I checked. But personally, I haven't gone through it. Yeah, even when I came with Borderlink, just after a year, I had to quit with them because in Japan, the dispatch companies, they have contracts with the boards of education of a city. I have explained boards of education of a city in one of my videos, whereby the boards of education, I am from Ghana, so if I want to use my country's educational system as an example, the boards of education could be considered as the municipal education office, the municipal or district education office. So they recruit the companies, or they contract the companies, which are Borderlink, Interact, Asha Central, or whatever company. Then the companies now recruit us, the people like us, to teach the English. So they have contract terms. When their contract term is ending or has ended, they have to go again for bidding. So sometimes they lose the contract. Sometimes they win more. Sometimes they lose more. Or they win here, lose here, win there, lose there, or lose there. So when I came after a year, Borderlink lost the contract in my city. So I had to leave. Sometimes the company that win the contract, you can negotiate, and if they interview you and they feel you are fit for them, they can employ you. But in my case, it was Joy Talk, and that's one of the companies too. You can check it out, Joy Talk. All right. So you can check on the Joy Talk as well. Okay. Yeah. So, but they say, I am not fit for them, so I had to leave. So I had to negotiate with Borderlink. They want to transfer me somewhere, and I gave them condition that, okay, I will go, but on this condition. If you can meet it, I will go. If you cannot meet it, so they couldn't meet the condition I gave them. So I was like, okay, thank you very much. Yeah. That is the great matter. That is if it's distinction, merit, or pass that one gets on the TEFL. The TEFL, well, I don't actually know. I don't actually know about that. But I just know that if you have a TEFL, it gives you an opportunity. Yeah. So if I don't know, I don't talk about it. So please, that's it. I'm sorry, I have no idea about that. But if you have a TEFL, go try it up. Don't give up, okay? Yeah, don't give up. Yeah. So I believe you now get the IELTS, TOEFL, TEFL, and TESOL difference, right? Yeah. So that's it. So come to Japan. Come to Japan. If you have a degree, there's no harm in trying. You don't need to pay money to anybody. There's no money involved. The ebook I am talking about is going to be your property. It's going to be your property. For that, if you take the advantage and buy it, and you look back, the steps you are taking to advance your career in 2026, okay, the ebook can serve as an evidence that, okay, I made this effort, right? I made this effort, and this is what it has brought me. Okay, so that is why I'm encouraging you to buy the ebook. But if it is not ebook, you are not paying me for anything. My videos are free. Actually, my videos are free. Yes, my videos are free. So you can watch them, and I only plead that you subscribe and share with others, because caring is sharing. I couldn't get all this information before coming to Japan. Yes, but now that I am here, I have decided to be sharing this information, because I know that information is very, very key. Yes, information is very, very key. And also, this time around, traveling is not a secret. So do not think that I want to hide and do something. You might fall into trap. Please talk to somebody near you. For all you know, that person knows about something, or the person might have come across a video that says, oh, this, then the person will help you to understand. Please be open-minded. Be open-minded. Okay. Oh, wow. Today, YouTube did not catch us yet. Yes, good. We are going. All right. So the next one is, Borderlink, during the interview, when you submit your, how do you call it? Your introductory video, and luckily you pass the test, because now when you submit the introductory video and they listen to your audio, your pronunciations, your tonation, your accents, your everything, they can decide to say, oh, we're not interested. And then they will send you an email saying, we are sorry, we thank you for showing appreciation, or for showing interest in becoming an ALT with Borderlink, But upon reviewing the documents, we are unable to proceed with you. That's it. During our time, once they invite you for an interview and you submit your document, you will definitely go through the interview. But this time, it's no longer like that. So everything depends on your introductory video. Be intentional about making your introductory video. Continue the story of how you left Borderlink and where you work now, and what are the difficulties you encountered while in search of a new dispatch company. Oh, okay. Well, with my Borderlink story, like I said, it wasn't any misunderstanding. The fact is, I they looked for accommodation for me when I came because I had no idea. So everything they did everything. I said I did not have any information about Japan, anybody's contact, any YouTube. I didn't watch anything. So I just came. So everything was between me and Borderlink. So they gave the accommodation, fine. But leaving that city, relocating in Japan is super expensive. So before you relocate, you need to think twice. Whatever you want to do, you have to have a bigger picture. Before you relocate, you have to at least think a year, even a year ahead or more ahead, because it is very expensive to relocate in Japan. So because I was alone that time, the room they gave me was small. Rooms are very small in Japan. Naturally, rooms are very small. So I was managing, but because I had the intention of bringing my family, I cannot be in a small room. Yeah, so I told them I personally look for accommodation because I'm already in Japan. So I personally look for accommodation. And they were like, you need a guarantor before they can give you the accommodation. So I told Borderlink, this is the condition. They are asking for a guarantor. Can you guarantee for me? If you can guarantee for me, I'll take the offer and I'll go to that city. But if you cannot, I'm sorry. And they said they went and investigated. They said they needed people who were living in that prefecture, and that Borderlink is not in that prefecture. So they would rather prefer I take another apartment from their agency. The Borderlink also has a third party agency that gives accommodation. So I told them, I'm sorry, I gave you a condition. You either meet it or I go. So they couldn't meet it. So that is how our separation came about. Yeah, so it wasn't on any bad note. Yeah. I was prepared to go to their city, the city they were sending me, if only they could help me secure the accommodation that I wanted. That's all. Yeah, and also to answer the question of getting another dispatch company. No, it's not that difficult. It's all about timing. Everything is about timing. So if you are looking to change your company, then from December you should start applying. Once you're in Japan, from December you should start looking for other opportunities. Whether you want to change dispatch company, you want to change job completely. There are so many places you can. It's just online guiding port and all those stuff. Yeah. Actually, I'm sharing all this information because I worked as an ALT for 3 years. For now, I am no longer working with a dispatch company. Okay. Now I have a stable teaching job. Okay. ALT is not, even though they consider it like full time, but actually it is not full time. Okay. So now I am a full time worker in Japan. Yes, I'm a full time worker in Japan. So you can get anything you want. You can get it. Coming in is the only challenge. That is why I'm here. Once you are in Japan, you can maneuver your ways through. Okay? Have I answered you, please? Oh yeah. Yes. Yo, wow. Yes, that's the fact. This is my own experience. All right. So I'm sharing all these things because I believe you will make it to Japan. So I am giving you all these heads up so that when you come, if something wants to happen, you know that I've heard this story before. This was how this person handled it. You might not be able to experience exact thing I experienced, but you learn from experiences, put them together, and find your way through. Okay. All right, let me share my last experience with you. One more experience. It's not last though. Of course, I cannot finish sharing my experience. But before I end this live, or before YouTube cuts me again, uh, in the school, I keep telling people about how do you call it? Yeah, you should avoid confrontation. Yesterday in my short live, I mentioned that in Japan they avoid confrontation. They blame object instead of a person. And I give an example that, let's take it that after this live, I said to, maybe Joseph asked a question. I said, okay, do you know what? After this live, I'm going to respond. I think it's getting dark. Let me get to where there's light. Yeah. This building behind me is JICA's building, JICA. JICA. You know, Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA. You know, they also bring people to Japan, both for schooling and other staffs. Yeah, JICA. Actually, yeah. Yeah, yes, let's continue. Yes. So, they blame object instead of a person. So, like I was saying, if I say, Joseph, you know what? After this life, very interesting. That means you must have attended an extra program in Japan to be eligible for permanent teaching role. Well, you know, I studied music. For my bachelor's, I did music education. For my master's, I did music performance. I went to China to do my master's in music performance. I am a choral singer. I am a singer. So even though I did music, I came to Japan as an English teacher because I had bachelor's and I had 12 years of education where English was used as a medium of education. So I was qualified. That is why I was here, teaching or working as an ALT. But then I got a job opportunity. They were looking for music teacher and I applied. So now I am a music teacher. Okay? Do you understand? So once you have a degree in engineering or whatever, when you come, you can look for whatever your interest is in. Okay? Some of the jobs you might require, it might require you to learn the language. So once you follow the requirement, I know a Ghanaian who came. He did some top up IT. He is now working with an IT company. He is a permanent worker. You understand? So it all depends. The entering is the only thing. Such jobs, you might not be able to get it when you are outside Japan. So the easiest way that you can come with is being an ALT. Yeah, this is the point. Do you get it? Yeah, so let's talk about the Japanese blaming object instead of a person. So Joseph, I said, okay, I will send you a message after this live. And maybe I forgot. Probably I forgot. I couldn't send it. So you see me live again tomorrow and you send a message. Yesterday you promised to send a message, but you didn't send it. If you do that in Japan, that is considered an attack on the person. So it means you are attacking me. It is considered not doable in Japan. What you need to say is, oh, it doesn't matter what field. So coming is the thing. If you come to Japan and you are looking for a field in geology, you might get it. Maybe it might require you to learn the Japanese language. If you learn it and you are qualified, bingo. Okay? So yeah, like I was saying. So you typed, oh, yesterday you promised to send me a message, but you didn't send a message. Wrong. We don't do that in Japan. What you need to say is, oh, yesterday you promised to send a message, but the message didn't come. So in this case, you are blaming the message. You said the message didn't come. Not that I didn't send the message. Okay? Once you said the message didn't come, if I did not send it, then I will be like, oh, sorry. And they say, gomene, sorry, I'm going to send it. You didn't say, I did not send the message. You just said the message didn't come. Then I realized that, oh, okay, I didn't send it. But if you were to tell me that you didn't send the message, I would have feel offended. Why are you attacking me? So it is not done in Japan. This little cultural difference, this small tip will help you a lot in Japanese working society. So please put it at the back of your mind that in Japan, you don't confront people. In my country, Ghana, this is not confrontational. It is nothing at all. It is normal. I can ask you, why didn't you send the message? Why did you forget to do this? It is normal. I can ask. I don't know about Nigeria. I don't know about other places. But in Japan, it is a no. All right? Okay. Yeah. Do you have any last question before I go? Any last question before I go? Yes. I hope you enjoyed this. If you enjoyed this, please kindly subscribe and share with others. Kindly subscribe and share with others. If you don't have any question, then we will end this live for today. And I hope to see you again, maybe, hopefully from next week. Hopefully from next week. Yes. I was going to ask about schooling. Yeah, for schooling, yeah, you can come and school here, you can attend school here. But many people, when they ask me, I tell them, yes, it is possible, but because I am focused on guiding people through the working path, I don't have much time to go into that, because most of the things that I'm saying, they are out of my experience. I haven't schooled here, so I don't have the personal experience, which means I need to do much research, because I don't just put things out for putting them sake or just for creating content. No, because I know these things are evidence, they are documentary. I don't want to mislead anybody. So once I don't have the much knowledge about that, and I don't have the time to go into researching, into schooling, I respectfully advise the people to just go online and do their own research, because it is a fact that you can attend school here. And when you attend school here, I know you can work as a student for 28 hours a week. You can't get that in China. How long does it take to get a permanent residence in Japan? It depends. There are two types. The normal route takes 10 years and above. But we heard the new prime minister is trying to review it. But the higher skilled personality, yeah, we have higher skill personality. Yeah, that one, it depends. It can take you even a year. Yes, but it depends on your salary and so many things, whether you have masters, your age, whether your family is staying with you in Japan, and a lot. That is the point system. So it depends on which route you want to take. Okay. And please, if you want to come to Japan and you are thinking about coming as a tourist, please desist from it. Don't try it. Okay. Yeah, thank you so much for all your questions, Brother Joseph. I really appreciate your question. And is it Uwanzi King Beatrice? Oh, Beatrice. Yeah, Beatrice. Thank you so much. I was going to ask. Okay, yeah, you were the one who asked. Yeah, thank you so much for your question. It has been very, very interesting talking and reading your messages. And yeah, thank you so much. I hope to see you again, hopefully next week. Bye bye.